Hi there. Okay, right. The world seems to be feeling like it's going to hell in a handbasket. It may look like we're heading for doomsday. It may look like everything's falling apart. And in a way, it is falling apart. The illusion of control is falling apart. The things we used to identify are dropping away. We're identifying who we are against what we have, what we do, who is in our lives. So if our jobs, how we work, how we operate, our socializing with the world is gone. Our everyday routines have had to change. It will feel like things are falling apart. But it doesn't mean it's a bad thing because much of the great change in the world has come from chaos. We don't change when things are easy. We don't change when things are comfortable. We change when things are uncomfortable. And sometimes in the world, we need a big change. And yes, it's really painful. There are people dying. There are people sick. There are people falling into extreme poverty because of this. And it's really hard on the mental health of many, many people. But the way to find freedom during this pandemic, instead of fear, is to not only take one day as it comes, one moment as it comes, but to not compare our now with our past, to not think about what's coming in the future, because if we focus on what's coming or what's not coming, maybe the lockdown is ending, maybe it's not ending, maybe our jobs aren't going to be continuing again for quite some time. Maybe we're not going to see families for quite a long time and friends. We could look at that and be really despairing and sad because we're focusing on what hasn't arrived yet. But if we can focus on what is here, what we appreciate, the very small, simple aspects of life, having food in our bellies, a roof over our head, the ability to move and exercise if you're able. We have a lot, and quite a lot of us have a lot more than a lot of other people in the world, and we may complain that we don't. We have a lot more freedom than we realize. There are people who go to prison and they feel trapped. But equally, there are people who go to prison and they feel free because that freedom is within. It doesn't matter, it's a state of mind. And it's all down to how we feel about our current predicament and our current life experience, how we feel. Now, I'm not saying you're suddenly going to become super positive and super happy, but I am saying that you can, by simply appreciating what's here, you can find your own sense of calm and peace. You can allow feelings that maybe needed your love and your compassion for such a long time to arise and to not fight them anymore without the distractions of socializing, work, busyness, identity based on the outside world. You have time to face who you are. And for many of us, we can find out what really matters, what we really need, what needs to change. I think for some, the lack of stimulation, the lack of people, the lack of activity is really hard. And for you, it may be a lesson in quiet, in stillness, in calm, in getting to know who you are. And for some of us who perhaps have lived a quiet, more introverted, isolating life, when we are surrounded by people who are also living that life now, it's become more normal. We may begin to think, when this changes, I want to get out into the world more. I want to meet more people. I want to connect. I want to feel a sense of belonging by connecting with my local community or people in it. So for everybody, it's different. You'll find your freedom by just simply exploring who you are and what is making you uncomfortable right now. And perhaps you'll find new ways to find routine in your day. And I recommend, as I've said before in other videos, don't watch television all day. Don't play computer games all day. Don't wear your pajamas all day. Get up, get dressed. Act as if you're alive, because you are. And having less to do doesn't mean you're not alive. You're just finding a new reality for yourself. Thanks for watching this very short video, and I wish you all the best, all the love, and please stay safe. Take care of yourself. This virus is real. A lot of people think that it's a fake hoax and it's not real. But I know people who have been diagnosed with it. I know of people who have family members who've died from it. So just take all the precautions you can and stay safe. Bye for now.